Northern Pines, and I'm senior high, and I really enjoy it. It's a very fun time.
We've been coming to Northern Pines for about 7 years, and I've got 3 children, and they won't let me quit coming.
This is the 3rd year that my wife Jean and I have been at Northern Pines. We really enjoy the singing at the various activities. We're about to go on a hike, and the speakers are fantastic. The fellowship is just a tremendous vacation.
Hey, what's all the hustle bustle? Why all the excitement? Let's take a closer look at what's going on. Oh, now I see. It's families from all around the country, and in some cases from other parts of the world, registering themselves and their children for an exciting vacation week at Northern Pines. Even the youngest campers are anticipating a week of fun. Come on, let's move quickly to the Indian Village just adjacent to the main conference grounds at Northern Pines, where we'll find the juniors registering for an action-packed week. The Indian Village counselors seem very enthused to start a week of fun and activities with these cheerful 4th, 5th, and 6th grade children. These Indians are set for a week-long adventure. For many of these young campers, it will be their first time to stay in their own quarters, away from Mom and Dad. We'll revisit the Indian Village a little later, but let's go over to the junior high area and see if there's as much fervor and excitement there. Here comes a junior high boy now to register. Looks as if he's set to have a great time. The junior high counselors certainly are full of fun, humor, and friendship, which helps each junior high camper feel welcome. I see some junior high campers who've already started their fun. Wow, look at that frisbee throw. Now for our last stop during registration. Let's visit the senior high campers. No problem here. These 10th, 11th, and 12th graders are already starting to enjoy themselves at Northern Pines. Basketball, anyone? Now that everyone is settled in, registered, and unpacked, you may be asking just what is Northern Pines? What is it all about? Northern Pines is an action-packed vacation for the entire family. It's a beautiful 400-acre resort, camp, conference, vacation located on beautiful Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Okay, but what makes Northern Pines different than other resorts? And why should my family choose to vacation here next year? Northern Pines is a vacation, but unlike other vacations, the Northern Pines experience offers you and your family a vacation with a purpose. That purpose is Christian growth experiences. You and each member of your family will find peace, hope, joy through God's love and creation. You may ask yourself if you and every member of your family will grow spiritually and have a good time. After all, isn't that what a vacation is all about? Please join me now as I take you on a brief guided tour of Northern Pines. Let's see if even your most finicky and doubting family member will agree there's nothing like a Northern Pines family vacation. It must be breakfast time. Here come the juniors from the Indian Village. Every morning, their voices can be heard throughout the camp as they sing their way to breakfast. Following a delicious buffet breakfast each morning, the little ones, ages from infants through 8 years old, are taken to Mabel Craddy Hall, where they are grouped by age and led by devoted Christian young adult teachers. The young camper activities throughout the week are very exciting and rewarding, as you'll see later when we visit them again. The juniors, junior high, and senior high students have independent programs, dining facilities, and housing accommodations. We'll check back to see them in action a little later. Now, let's see where the adults go each morning after breakfast. We gather in the air-conditioned activity center for a time of inspirational singing, followed by an invigorating talk by the Family Hour speaker. Each year, these highly capable, dynamic speakers are chosen to show us that Christian truths strengthen the family through love, understanding, communication, and concern. After the morning coffee break, snack, perusal through the well-stocked Christian bookstore, and fellowship, we gather again. This time, we hear the message of the Bible Hour speaker.
Paul wants us to enter into the freedom of grace, the grace of what God has done for us in the Lord Jesus Christ. That's not a freedom to do whatever we want. That's license. That's self-indulgence. And it's not the prisoner to other people's idea of what we ought to be doing, but it's the freedom to become what God calls you to become, and the freedom to do what God calls you to do as you serve others in love.
The message is directed toward increasing our knowledge of the Bible and the ease of using it as a continuing foundation for our daily lives. The speakers are available to us throughout the week for fellowship at meals and around the grounds. Next, we recess to the air-conditioned dining hall for a hearty, delicious buffet lunch and an afternoon of recreation or relaxation. Where's the afternoon action? Let's find out. Just a short walk from your cabin is beautiful, crystal clear, spring-fed Lake Geneva. There's a group gathered on the dock now. Let's get a closer look and see what's going on. Campers are learning various life-saving techniques at the waterfront safety demonstration. Now they're ready for a week of exciting waterfront activities. The sand beach provides perfect play and relaxation activities for young and old alike. Boats, canoes, and sailboats can be used without charge. Don't forget to bring your fishing gear. For the smallest campers, there's even a fishing contest. If you're into tennis, you'll enjoy the courts at Northern Pines. The adult tennis mixer is always a lot of fun. I see some pretty good volleys there. Wait a minute. Where are the hikers going? Let's follow for a while and find out. Oh, our guide says we're walking along Lake Geneva about 1 mile to the small town of Fontana, where we'll have ice cream or a cold drink upon arrival. Many homes we see here are quite stately, with beautiful grounds. In fact, for the serious hikers, there is a footpath extending more than 25 miles around Lake Geneva. Well, here we are in Fontana. Let's hitch a ride back on the next available speedboat. My feet are a little tired. What fun! And this is certainly a beautiful perspective of Lake Geneva's shoreline. Interested in golf? Let's see how the golfers are doing on the beautiful 18-hole course, designed for golfers of all abilities. We came just at the right time, in the middle of the Northern Pines Golf Tournament. Look at those swings. Is she going to make that putt? Perfect. We'll leave the golfers now to find some Northern Pines volleyball players. There they are now. Seems like a fast-paced game to me. It really looks like fun. And maybe I can get in there and shave off a few calories. Horseback riding, anyone? At Northern Pines, the equestrian action is just a short drive away. Let's see what some of the junior high campers are doing this afternoon. We'll stop here a moment and watch a portion of this intense tetherball game. Now, what about the senior high campers? They always have a good time during their afternoon free times. They can be found on the waterfront, socializing in the malt shop, playing basketball, or just relaxing. Remember, if you feel like just relaxing and doing nothing like this camper, that's great too. After all, a vacation is doing what you want to do. After everyone enjoys a delicious buffet dinner and the young children are settled for the night with the child care assistants, or CCAs, who are young girls and boys 14 or older, the adults meet in the auditorium for times of additional inspiration. This is a time of songs, music, questions and answers, or inspirational messages on the joy, strength, and confidence promised by faith in Christ. All the highly qualified speakers minister at Northern Pines with no denominational thrust. At Northern Pines, we emphasize a unity of Christian purpose. At the conclusion of the evening hour, you never know what fun you will have next. What's planned for tonight? I hear a lot of loud music and a caller. Of course, come join us in an old-fashioned square dance. What? You say you've never square danced? Well, that doesn't matter. We'll teach you. It's easy and fun. Come on, let's go. Do you like to sing? Then join the adult choir. After just a couple rehearsals, you'll be surprised how beautiful the choir sounds. What a rewarding experience for you and a blessing to the other conferees. This morning, I want to invite you over to Maple Craddy's again because there's something pretty exciting going on inside. Come on, I hear laughter and clapping. The children really enjoy our guest juggler. He gives a Christian message while he entertains. It's really inspiring to see the happy little faces of God's children. Today is a very challenging day for the senior high and junior high campers. They've learned from skilled climbers the techniques of climbing the high ropes. Let's first watch the senior high campers show their courage and accomplishment. Please be quiet. This takes a lot of concentration. That was a job well done. Now, let's see how the junior high students approach the same challenges. Just like champs. What a thrill to know that you've accomplished a very difficult feat. Thanks, guys. Today, there's something special going on for lunch. We're all meeting on the hillside for an old-fashioned family-style picnic. After we give God thanks, let's dive in. The food looks great. Now, let's take a walk to the Indian village. The Indians are having an open house today. These young Indian campers have really learned skills that will help them in their lives. This afternoon, we'll take a walk to the Yerkes Observatory, where we'll have a guided tour of one of the country's finest observatories, located right here adjacent to Northern Pines. As our guide speaks, we stop to ponder as we realize the perfect order and infinite wisdom of our Creator. Let's go back to the Activity Center because the staff choir is going to sing for us. I know they'll sound beautiful and peaceful. Peaceful? What's all the noise and disturbance? It's a raid by the wild sixth-grade Indians. Here at Northern Pines, one of the greatest thrills for the children in Indian Village is to be a sixth grader, because then you get to raid the adult meeting and scare everyone out of their wits, or should I say scalps. Singing is a very important part of our inspiration and fellowship here at Northern Pines. We bring some of the finest Christian singers each year to lead us and to minister through song. We are truly blessed to have such talents come to Northern Pines.
Nothing improves my day like praising the Lord.
What about singing for the juniors, junior high, and senior campers? Well, I hear a loud Christian beat now. Let's follow the music, singing and clapping. Here we are at the Senior High Lounge. Of course, it's one of our favorite inspirational Christian youth singers. These teens are really caught up in the music and the message. And the music is loved by all the conferees at Northern Pines. When it comes to singing, everyone gets into the act. Even our youngest campers learn songs which they sing to God while ministering to our hearts. The Indians have a special time also in which to minister through song. We enjoy their inspirational message as they lift their voices to God. Well, the week is winding down here at Northern Pines, but the activities and fun are still at an all-time high. I've heard the junior high campers are playing human archery. There they are over there. Let's get a closer look. Whoa! I'm dizzy just watching them. Let's cross the field and see if the senior high campers have worn down. No, they're full of fun, energy, and enthusiasm in their final Frisbee game. Anyone interested in trying your hand at arts and crafts before leaving? Northern Pines offers yarn projects, tie-dye shirts, weaving, quilling, feather designs, origami, and much, much more. Let's visit the Arts and Crafts building to see what the campers, both young and old, have made. These campers will take home souvenirs to enjoy all year. We hope you've enjoyed your guided tour of a Northern Pines Christian vacation. But before you make up your mind about joining us next summer, let's hear what conferees who have already experienced this great family vacation have to say.
We've been coming to Northern Pines for 3 years. Enjoy it tremendously, especially the fellowship and good music and good good speaking?
Well, I've been coming here for 5 years, and I like it because there's a lot of fun and you get to meet new people, lots of friends.
Come join us here at Northern Pines.
So, if you're a single parent, a family with or without children, or a grandparent, Northern Pines has a complete program just for you. In fact, Northern Pines has served over 2,050 different families since it was founded in 1974. At Northern Pines, we have it all: sunshine, fun, and Christian fellowship. Come and grow with us. See you next summer.
I think the idea of a family-based, spiritually based vacation is a must for every family today.